everybody, T1 Glistener Elf here. It has been entirely too long. Appreciate a chance to get to see you all again. Ah, goodness. So if it's not if it's not a physical, if it's not a computer technical issue, it's going to be something in the real world. And my coffee maker just got stopped up and started to overflow. So that was a mess I had to clean up. That's always fun. It wouldn't be a T1 Glistener Elf stream without something happening, at least. Oh, goodness grief.
Hey.
Alright, so it is the evening. We are about to go do a crossword puzzle. But firstly... No, not you. Sorry, bud. Not you. We are going to head down before we checked out with Sojiro. Apparently, we can't do anything yet. Need angelic kindness to bridge the gap between the two. Well, unfortunately, we aren't there right now. We're close, we're at selfless, but we aren't all the way up here where we need to be. So, you know, a little bit of a bummer. Itty bitty bit. It's okay. What we're going to do for right now is we're going to head out. I don't know why I'm walking out here when I could just do this. So we go to Shinjuku. Doesn't matter, this is close enough. They're all pretty close to one another, thankfully. We can go talk to some of the folks around here, but then we go talk to Chihaya. We go talk to the fortune teller. We finally found a use for her. Hey, hold it right there. Stop. You need to hear this. This is your chance to meet those mysterious superheroes, the Phantom Thieves. You interested? I'm in a hurry. Relax, this will only take a second. Just a few seconds, okay? We're celebrating Medjit's fall with a party event, an evening chat with the Phantom Thieves. Of course, the Phantom Thieves will show up as well. It'll be a fancy dinner at not a bad price. Sounds fishy. What? You scared of the Phantom Thieves showing up? What are you, chicken? What's the Tommy Wiseau? What are you, chicken? Cheep. Well, in that case, go home already, kid. Jeez, I'm wasting my breath here. Akechi-kun's been getting a lot of haters. So many people left him for the Phantom Thieves. He must be hurting so much inside. I wish I could cheer up my dearest Akechi-kun. My Akechi-kun, your goo-goo eyes don't really pair with your 5 o'clock shadow. And you've got some nose hairs you need to get under control. Oh, speaking of, just did a bit of a mustache trim. A little bit. It was getting long enough that it was getting in front of my, when I'm trying to eat, the mustache hairs would get in, and they were also itching a lot yesterday, so I ended up trimming it. Ta-da! There we go. Is this really supposed to be Phantom Thieves cosplay? It looks like lingerie. Making my dream, our dream, come true is a heavy burden. I wasn't able to shoulder that. Yeah, you're right, Mr. Asakura. I gotta work hard for the both of us. Okay, I'll do it. See, I actually thought she was part of it for a sec there. What's this again?
Nice.
Well, I'm here, aren't I? Rather you didn't. Okay. Never mind. I love the Phantom Thieves, just in the background. Alright. Hi, Chihaya.
Going to shrivel up.
She can actually be a little bit useful, maybe, hopefully, totally. Also, this gives me a chance to test something out that I would like. You know what? Just to make it a little bit easier.
What shall we do?
Go back first.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we're going to make a save right here so that we don't have to run back. Because we're going to test something out. So I'm going to get a fortune reading. Please take a seat.
What shall we do?
Which fortune would you like to have read? I would like to have luck reading. Alright, have fortune read. So there goes 5,000 yen. Totally well spent.
Now.
This is an even worse value than getting the maid to come over to make me a cup of coffee. A 5,000 yen cup of coffee. Alright, please think of some area in which you'd like to increase your luck. Knowledge. We're going to increase our knowledge. The reason is because we're about to have 2 opportunities to do it in a row. The High Priestess card. Seems you'll greatly benefit from taking actions that will increase your knowledge. Hey, knowledge is more likely to increase today. Woo! Well and good, but why do we care? Well, That's all for today's
What
reading.
do you think?
I hope you're happy with your fortune. I look forward to your next visit. Okay, so now we head back home to Young and Jaya, head back to the cafe, and now, two things. We're going to do the crossword puzzle, which will improve our knowledge but not take time, and then we're going to study, actually, or we could read a book, which will improve our knowledge but will take time. I would like to see if the bonus applies to multiple instances of knowledge being increased. Actually, you know what, maybe not the book, because I don't remember for sure if the book gives 2 notes or 3 notes. If I study, I know that's 2 notes unless it's raining. Alright, well here we go.
Hey, hey!
Here we go. Play a little. And let me actually make positively sure that the friend who requested this game is able to see. Making sure. Alright. Who gifted the game to me, I should say. Hey, you are I just sent you a message. I didn't see your message until you just said that. Alright. Well, you can ignore what I just sent you then, my friend. Alright, a stationary hotspot, and it's 6 letters. Heat. Pillar. Alright, let me look at the others. Psychic sensations. Scams. Okay, no. I have a sneaking suspicion that's not it. Scams. Hawaiian. I know this one. It's a lay. L-E-I. Okay, I know that one. Palm fruit. Coconut. Wait, we were just there. Alright, so coconut lay, psychic sensations, a stationary hotspot. What's the theme here? A psychic sensations. Lay, coconut. There's tropical. No, well, that wouldn't make any sense anyway. Is it like a tropical theme? Stationary hotspot. Heat. Psychic sensations. Energy, but that's too many letters. Stationary hotspot. Heat. There's not. Probably has an S because there are 2 S's left. Stationary hotspot. Hey, I forgot. What's the Japanese sauna called? Oh! In this game it's just always been called a bathhouse, so I don't know what the actual name would be. That's a good question, though. And it couldn't be sauna, but that's a good thought. Stationary hotspot. Heat. Island? I-S... Yeah, it could be island. It doesn't... Not all island... Oh wait, but a heat island maybe is. Is a... Sento. Sento. S-E... No N's left. Good thought though. We could try island. We just need to add an A. What is a psychic's sensations? I don't think I've ever heard of the term heat island before though, so... Huh. Psychic sensations, and the next letter is a... The second letter is an I. Vibes? course. Actually, no, that would do it, wouldn't it? Okay, so it's island. There we go. Thank you. I don't think I would have gotten... well, maybe eventually. Heat islands are any areas that are much hotter than their surroundings. They're the result of low water retention and a high heat absorption of certain surfaces. I had never heard of that, I think. Let me read that again. Are any areas that are much hotter than their surroundings, they are the result of low water retention and a high heat absorption of certain surfaces. Okay, so it's not a literal island. When the high is over 25 Celsius, it's Natsubi, summer. When over 30, Manatsubi, midsummer. And when over 35, Moshobi, extremely hot. I won't remember that, but okay. And so, for reference sake, 37 is human body temperature.
I see.
I see. Good job. Thank you. Vibes. Mitsubishi, that's it.
Nice.
Maybe you got a bit smarter. Okay, so we normally get 1, now we got 2 because of the fortune teller. But here comes the moment of truth. Now, I could read, but I'm going to study because I know how many notes I get if I study when it's not
listen
raining.
up.
What do you want to do?
Make sure you close up.
This is just to see if the bonus applies multiple times in the same day. Hey, we can solve these problems rather quickly. Nope, nope. Okay. Oh, but now it's maxed out.
Alright.
So we don't need to do that again. Never mind.
Well then.
Okay, that actually doesn't... No, it does answer my question. Alright. So really quickly, beam myself back out, and... Alright, what I was hoping would happen is that the fortune from Chihaya would apply multiple times in the same day. Either it doesn't, or it does and we maxed out, but I think that you can still get notes even once you... Yeah, you can, because we've maxed our proficiency and we still get notes in it. So, nope, it only applies one time. Whale? We're very good. No bites the dust. Yeah. But this one is just to figure out the mechanics of the game. So, it's easy for us to get right back there. In that case, we can do something else other than working up our, oh, crud. Our knowledge. Actually, yeah, let me try something else then really quick. And the reason we, closed the game is because if we didn't, we would have to go through a cutscene, so we couldn't just immediately
I'm going
back
to
out.
shrivel up.
Alright, fortune reading, just like before,
What shall we
except
do?
this time, we're going to work on a different stat. So we know we need kindness for Sojiro, we need charm for Makoto, and we need knowledge for Hifumi. Well, knowledge we're going to get readily enough anyway, and so my inclination is to say, why don't we try doing one of the other stats instead? We already know the answer to the crossword puzzle, and we'll get 1 note for it regardless. Someone said, this is crazy! We could... let's see... We could try to increase... let's see. I have a book to increase my charm, and we need to increase our charm anyway. We also have a book to increase our kindness. Let's do kindness. I would like to increase my kindness. Now the test is, can I get more than 3 notes at a time? Can I get 3 notes from a book, plus the 1 extra note from this? And that I don't know. And if I'm not mistaken, I get 3 notes for reading a book, not 1. Oh, not 2. I'm almost positive.
What do you think?
Okay, so now, we do the same shtick. We head back to Yongenjaya, head back on in. Wait, said this though. Solve the... We've never seen this crossword puzzle before. I couldn't possibly imagine what this is. Have you ever seen that little, it's called a micronation? Some random dude out in, off the coast of the United Kingdom tried to create their own country on a old military platform?
Nice.
Oh, what's that? It's called, something like Sealandia or something like that. Okay, now, read. I'm gonna spend some time reading. Master Swordsman. Social thought, knowledge. Where's the one about the dog? want to read the one about the dog. Buchicho's story. Here we go. A heartwarming tale of a dog and his master. It's filled with kindness.
Make sure
Alright,
you
I'm
close
heading
up.
home. Alright. And so, Buchiko kept waiting. Story about this dog makes me cry every time. Oh, you still got time to read. Let's go a little further. Because we have speed reading, we can read the whole thing now. After his death, the statue of Buchi became a symbol of Shibuya.
What are your thoughts?
So you finished reading Buchiko's story? A dog who kept waiting for his master in Shibuya, huh? A noble and loyal friend to the end. I have to admit, the story moved me. Can you feel it warm your heart too? 1, 2, 3. Nope. So either reading the book only gives you 2, or reading the book gives you 3 and the bonus one does not apply. I don't think we've ever read a book that didn't give us 3, but I'm not sure. Well, in that case, if if I had the input display on, you could see me mashing A to try to get through here. I don't know why. Uh-oh. Here's the coffee that overflowed. I'm sure there's plenty of grounds at the bottom, so less than ideal. But at least it wasn't any of the good, really good coffees. Alright, screw this. Go to Yongan Jaya, go to the cafe. This will be good to know anyway.
Hey!
And it kind of makes sense that they would give you so many, because you have to read a whole book in order to get the notes
Make sure
from
you
it.
close up.
Alright, this will answer the question once and for all. How many do you get? Or maybe it does
What
give
are
you a
your
4th
thoughts?
note and it just doesn't show up. Nope. Crud. Okay, so that answers that. I guess we do just want to take the bonus to knowledge then. I guess. God, that kind of sucks. Other than that, we could play a game? If we beat all the video games, there's a Thieves' Den award. We get a few points for that. And we can use that to see some other stuff. And at some point, by the way, after I finish the game, I will, on my last stream, we'll buy all of the movies and whatnot from the gallery so that we can watch those, because I'm sure that they're going to get me hit with a copyright claim. I'm sure, because the intro to this game gets you hit with a copyright claim. So, yay, good times. Alright. In that case, we could do knowledge, and then just read the book for kindness' sake, I suppose.
I'm going to shrivel up.
We also have a game that we could play to give us some charm. Who wants to see me play a Vidya game? Wait a second, hold on.
I'll ask you again some other time.
Yeah, you will. 203 points. Unfortunately, I can't see what the awards are without going to the Thieves' Den. Hey, let's meet our friend Jose again. New award. Alright. Actually, let me just check now. No, I can't. I have to actually go to the wall. Check awards. Here we go. School Life, Confidence, Battle, Phantom, School Life. Beat all the retro games that can be played in your room. Let me see if there's anything about books, because dear God, if there is. World-class launderer. We're never getting this. We've been having her do it instead, so it doesn't count. Maid Cafe in Akihabara. We haven't gotten access to Akihabara yet. Nope, never getting this. Total of 40 books. Okay, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. We could do either one. Arcade Addict. There is a book that we have that I think is called Game Secrets that would make that easier, but I don't know that we need that. Let's save up, actually. Let's save up. Return to game. Once we have more characters and whatnot.
Shrivel
Chihaya.
up.
Oh, wait. Let's wait to do the game secrets one until, when school starts back again, we'll be able to start cheating in class. Hey, what's up, CJ? How are you doing, my friend? I hope your friends, however they decide to play, I hope that they enjoy it.
What shall we do?
I can't, we can lead a horse to water, but we can't make them drink, unfortunately. CJ has a friend who's new to From Software games and playing Elden Ring, but is already in that sort of get good mentality where they're not allowing themselves to use Spirit Ashes or online play for co-op. Either knowledge for the crossword puzzle, or kindness or charm. Wait a minute. We get 2 notes, I think. I don't want to have to reload another save. You know what? Fine, we'll do, just to play it safe, we'll increase our knowledge, even though we're awfully close to it already. We can increase our knowledge so that we do the crossword puzzle and get 2. And then... No, we don't need to increase our knowledge anymore. The only person who needs it is Hifumi Togo, whom we're intentionally waiting on. Okay, how many notes do you get for a Vidya game? How many notes? How do I look that up without spoiling myself? Senator, do you happen to know by chance, when you play a video game in this, do you get 2 notes or 3 notes? We've definitely done it before, and I know we get notes for every session. Surely it's 2, right? Surely it wouldn't give you as many notes as finishing a book just for a single session of a video game. One of your friends, different than the one we discussed in DMs, is playing through Dark Souls 1 for the first time. They're so scared of Blighttown, they grinded up to level 84. Are they doing Blighttown the intended way, where they're going past Gaping Dragon? I'm assuming that they are. Blighttown is genuinely a, for the level that you're usually at when you get to it in the game, it's genuinely, I think, the hardest area. The only one that comes close to me... I found Tomb of the Giants to be really hard my first time through, because of its light gimmick. Nowadays, it's one of the easiest sections of the game for me. I can run through it, but, you know, back when I felt like I had to kill everything and had to explore everything, it was terrifying. Didn't tell them about Master Key, so they don't have it, so yeah, they're going past the dragon. Okay. It's, for a first playthrough, I strongly advise not having the Master Key. I think when Evangeline and I played, yeah, we didn't have the Master Key either. We had to play it, we had to play it legit. Let's see. You know what? Okay. Let's try Persona 5 games. No, that's a terrible way of doing it, because that's just going to show me the Wikipedia page. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. Notes. Let's go with that. Notes. How do I... Okay, wait a minute. The book is called Game Secrets. I could try to figure it out from there without... I'm trying not to spoil myself, but I already have Game Secrets, so that doesn't do anything for me. Retro Games. That's the link I was looking for. Retro Games. 2 notes. Perfect. Actually, that's perfect. So they give 2 notes then for each one. Okay, so we want to improve our charm. I want to increase my charm. Oh boy. The Devil card. It seems you will greatly benefit from taking actions that will increase your charm. Hey, my charm. That's all for my reading. Cool. How about now, for the umpty-7th time. They didn't do the skip because they don't know how, but they did kill the Asylum Demon with these. They picked Black Firebombs instead and nuked Asylum because they saw me do that one skip and wanted to do it themselves. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Alright. You're totally not seeing this. No, never. haven't done this already 700 times. Alright, Island. By the way, you seem to be vanishing. Yes, my shirt is green. Originally, I was wearing this during the Skyrim playthrough because I was being a thief, a sneaky illusion-based character, and so,
I see.
you know, I don't know, what's the Harry Potter cloak that they put? Watch it be something like Cloak of Invisibility, something generic like that. But, yeah, so it would turn him, that.
Nice.
I just thought it was funny to do, that's all. Alright, so there, we get 1 point because we didn't put it into knowledge this time, since we're so close. We are either 3 or 4, well, not anymore now that we just got the 1, but prior to getting this, we were either 3 or 4 away from filling it up. So now, it's time for Vidya games.
Oh.
What are we going to do? Let's play a game. Well, we only have one, we can't, this is the reason why we got the charm upgrade. Oh, and
Okay.
let's start up Legend of Gambla Goemon. I know Goemon, I don't know Gambla. They're all, Starphornius is Star Fox. This is a Goemon game. Alright, here we go. So, this game is about a notorious thief who fell into the depths of hell.
Oh.
Wait, something appeared up ahead. Is that a demon? So this deceitful thief who ravaged the world above has shamelessly entered this infernal domain. I shall show you the horrors of hell. At least I would, but it'd be boring to treat the famous Goemon the same as any old person. Instead, we shall use the 2 dice in my hand to play a little game. I call it odds or evens. Fun fact, if you roll 2d6, you're actually just as likely to get an odd number as an even number. It's kind of unintuitive, but when you add up the possible combinations, they turn out to be even. 18 for each. Installs Twitter on phone. Goodness. True, Senator. That is about how that works. Super Bowl plans need to get to making a pie. Oh, good to you, man. I'll try, my friend. Good to see you around. First, you'll have to choose either even or odd. Even means numbers like 2, 6, and 8, while odd means numbers like 3, 7, and 11. 7, 11. After you choose, I'll roll the dice. If you choose the result correctly, you win. Otherwise, you lose. That's all there is to it. Do you understand the rules? I believe that I do. Oh, it is a gambling game. It is a gambling game. Well, we're a little odd, so we'll say odd. You win if the number's odd. Oh, good God. Hey! 4 and a 5, odd.
Oh.
He didn't interrupt us that time. Nice, you got it right.
Yes.
You won the bet. What incredible luck. I should have expected nothing less of the famous Goemon. It's your win. Continue forth. Sure. Hey, the demon's gone and the gate open. This is a Famicom, but apparently they had lots of room for voice. No, it's just text on a screen. That's all. That's all it is. So I say voice acting. It looks like you can move onward now.
Okay.
You somehow managed to clear the stage. I love that attitude you had. And wait a second. Hold on. Where'd my other point go?
Nice.
Maybe it only applies if it's the next thing you do. You have to do it actually as your next thing. Alright. Screw it. Screw it. Gambling is fun. Oh, wait a minute. That means I have to go through that again. I hope I get it right. I mean, I guess it's fun. It's just, you know, I'm super risk averse. I don't like gambling. The odds have to be pretty heavily in my favor in order for me to want to try to do that. Or if the cost is low, it simply just has to have a positive EV. But if the cost is something high like that, you know, my soul in hell, no. Actually, for something like that, I don't think I ever would.
I'm going to shrivel up.
Fortune reading? We're just going to
What shall
quickly
we
speed
do?
through this. Have the fortune read. There goes some money, some max moolah.
Now.
Charm. We're not actually locking this in. This is just a test.
What do you think?
Better to gamble on even or odd dice rather than Faust's Exer's 2 barb. Oh yeah, you don't want to gamble on that one. I know what you're referring to.
Oh.
Alright. Please let me win the bet here.
Okay.
Please.
Oh.
Oh crap. Yes, okay, fine. Alright.
Oh. Yes. Okay.
Nope. It does say bonus. Wait a minute. Did we only get 1 note if we didn't have that?
Nice.
Good God, why? Open it back up. Goemon Gambler. Charm. 2 notes. What the heck? Yeah, I don't know. It did say bonus, but... And it did show us the second note when we did the crossword puzzle. It showed us getting a second one. So, I have no idea what gives here. It could be some sort of error where it is applying but doesn't show it. I don't know. That's weird. Okay.
I'm going to shrivel up. What shall we do?
Surely it has to apply. Surely. Alright.
Now.
So as of right now, since we've backed up, we need either 3 or 4 more points in knowledge in order to max it out. Crossword puzzle gives us 1. Future crossword puzzles, future quizzes in class, future quizzes on TV. We shouldn't need to put any points into knowledge. It should be that we just increase our charm. It won't let me back out from here. Maybe it doesn't apply to games? No, it said bonus. So it should apply. We haven't done this without the bonus. Screw it. If nothing else, let's see. I was about to say if nothing else, at least we aren't missing out on any time, but no, we are actually, because we could be working on our social links. I just realized that if this works the same way that it works in Persona 4, we never need to actually talk to her for anything, because our stats should stay maxed out going into New Game Plus. Come New Game Plus, I should say, we wouldn't need to talk to her for anything. Just to upgrade a useless social link, maybe? Okay. We're doing the puzzle anyway. Kindness from the book, but that didn't seem to give us anything extra. This one didn't seem to either. We would have to have all 7 games in order to get the award at the Thieves' Den, and I'm not sure we're getting that much time anyway. Well, we need to work our charm up regardless. And we're pretty far away from charm and kindness, if I recall. Kindness is the one that's the lowest. We don't have a way to up our kindness right now other than... Let's see, we could read a book, which I don't think stacks. We could read a book. We could clean the place for Sojiro, but I don't think we need any more notes with him. How about Persona 5 fortune reading books? Fortune telling. I'm looking up how the mechanic works. Alright, no, we're not Persona 3. Persona 5. Please, maybe. Temporarily boost the growth rate of social stats for the rest of the day. The gain will be increased by 1.5 times with decimals rounded down. Okay. 1.5 times. Wait a minute, with decimals rounded down. But, hold on. When we do the crossword puzzle, we get one note. If it gets multiplied by 1.5 and the decimals truncated, it's rounded down, it should be 1. But we do get an extra note for that. Thanks, I hate it. I don't know. Screw it. I just killed Dereganu with 3 arrows? I don't know what that means. I have no idea, Evelyn, what you just said. I assume that's a Skyrim creature? Probably. I don't know. I wonder, it doesn't say in that little article I pulled up, the Wikipedia article, not wiki, the fandom wiki, whether it caps at 3 each time. If it does cap at 3, then reading a book will give us absolutely no benefit here. If it does not cap at 3, that'll push our weakest stat higher if we can read the dog story, Uchiko's story. We don't have to do any of these. Worst case scenario, it doesn't do anything and we waste $50 on a scam artist over here, but fine. We'll at least get a chance to see if it shows bonus on there. Hierophant card.
What do you think?
Alright. I'll try to make this the last time that we go through this. If nothing else... Hey, what's up? Yusuf, not too much. Dragon with extra syllable. Oh, okay. Dragunu. I see what you're doing now. I gotcha. Dragunu. Oh yeah, we saw that earlier. We saw that. Sure are. Coffee and curry. Alright.
Hey!
Do this for the umpty 7th time. Trying to find the fastest way to a given letter. Hey! Alright, so we get our one note. Alright, now we read. Whee! Actually, I mean attention. Nope, that's the lowest one.
Make sure you
Alright.
close up.
Please work the way I think you work. Story about his dog makes me cry every time. Wait a minute. It's fine. That's fine. I was going to say, what if we held off on the bonus until another day when we could stack the kindness book and, I don't know, working at the flower shop to get as much benefit out of it as possible. but it's alright. It works out. After his death, the statue of Butchie became a symbol in Shibuya.
What are your thoughts?
Let's see. Alright, same as before. Do we see the word bonus? We do. I'm just going to assume that it's invisible and we can't see any extra that just showed up. I'm gonna keep it. It's fine. We'll be okay. We'll live. It's better than Bites the Dusting again. We've actually done this more times than Kira did. Oh, goodness. That would be awesome. Why not make a request on the forum? That'd catch you's all talk, isn't he? Oh, wait. We've read this. Right, so people just can't read the mood. Here we go. Here we go. Beach episode coming up before too long.
Well then.
Let's see. Our plans for today are... Huh? Do we not have anything planned? That's fine. We'll get to the voice acting later. I'm out shopping with Makoto. We'll head over when we're done. Honestly, I wanted to bring Futaba along with us. That would have been fun. We can't just take her into crowds like that, though. That'd be way too soon. Sometimes drastic measures are necessary. Such spiky words. You know you'll need to do this someday, right? Actually, Queen's clothes have lots of spikes, too. They'll probably pierce my hand if I touch them. I have honestly considered that possibility as well. Not you too, Yusuke. Hey, this sounds like fun. I want to join in. We're talking to Futaba. This doesn't involve you in the group chat, though. It's the dog story with the train station, isn't it? Yes, that's what it's a reference to. At first I thought it might have been a reference to Balto, who also has a statue in a town in Alaska, but that would have been a good bit more of a jump, and then you read the story. By the way, there is actually a statue in Shibuya at the station square. There you go. Note, Anne is cold to Ryuji. Don't take notes on this. Anyway, look forward to us coming over. My heart's pounding. Just what are they scheming? I was gonna do the Teddy/Mickey voice for Mona, but that got old pretty quickly, I think. So curious who the Phantom Thieves really are. Miss, want me to steal your heart? Is that a pickup line? Don't make me laugh. Apparently, they're even famous overseas. Isn't that nuts? Wish I could... Okay, so 2 or 3 times they've dropped overseas on us, or foreign, which makes me wonder if that'll be coming up.
So he's the 4th day already. Getting a little better at dealing with other people?
Look at that posture. Back problem. Well, yeah. That's what happens when you sit like L from Death Note your entire life.
I don't know. Can't really tell.
People cannot change their deep-seated habits that easily.
Well, let's just say you've made some progress for now. Oh, stop it! You're gonna blow my cheeks off!
Man, those girls are late.
That's
Who do you
cute.
think they are making us wait like this?
Girls?
Hello. Please excuse us. Apologies for the lateness. We were looking at multiple items and weren't sure which to choose. Looking? Looking at what?
I don't know if you can see it. You can't see it terribly well here. Futaba's tank top, it says "No way," and has a Tetris screen on it. I actually spoke to someone who has played Persona 5 after that. I bought that shirt, and it's on its way as a tank top. I don't actually have any tank tops right now, so that'll be handy. I'll have one. But she had said that shirt, she didn't recognize it from the base game, so it might have been underneath her clothes otherwise. She might be wearing a different outfit now.
A swimsuit, of course, for Futaba-chan.
Oh boy, let's take the introvert and put her into a swimsuit. It'll be a one piece, right? No. No, it won't.
Swimsuit?
No, it won't. No, it's an anime. It absolutely will not. I said one piece because, one piece, anime. 2, because she's already so reluctant that you don't want to throw her in the deep end. No pun intended.
You don't have one, do you? No, but... Okay, let's have you try it on right now, then. Now?
Maximum ventilation, right? When you're a gamer and you're overworking yourself, maximum ventilation.
You can't go to the beach if you don't have a good-fitting swimsuit. We don't have much time left, you know.
You know what'll happen if you try and look, right?
Oh, she's talking to us now. I was about to... Society man, yup. If you try and look, just go to the bath... Well...
Wow, it's perfect! I'm amazed you were able to eyeball it with such accuracy, On.
It seems like it'd be an itty-bitty teeny-tiny little bathroom. But it is a cafe, so it might as well be big enough for a commercial purpose.
I know, right? There we go. It's on.
And beach episode is getting closer and closer.
This barely covers anything!
Never mind, that answers my question.
That's normal for a swimsuit.
Ta-da! No, don't do it, On! Showing skin will have unforeseen consequences on the internet. This is a character who's already been picked up by a UFO with tentacles. Senator, you saw that official art that I put in the Discord server, right? It's... yeah. Yeah.
Now, we just need to push these a little more this way.
Right.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Push.
Ryuji is learning things he didn't want to, did want to know.
Are you supposed to move them with that much force? You gotta put some oomph into this stuff. There. Good to go.
Huh.
Whoa, even I'm impressed.
I wonder what they're doing up there.
Whee!
They're having her try on the swimsuit, right? What else could they be doing?
I like how everyone treats Ryuji like he's this uber perv, and yet he's kind of clueless when it comes to this sort of stuff.
Futaba in his swimsuit, hmm?
Yusuke is thinking about trying to paint her.
I suspect that would make a great painting.
Ding, 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 ding.
Perhaps we should ask Makoto about it.
Don't close your eyes. Oh dear. Sounds great. Go for it, Ryuji. Go for it, Ryuji. Sounds great. None of these options are going to work. Obviously.
Don't do it.
He's not that dumb.
It would really suck if she thought all of us were to blame for that
You guys are such children.
What's with all the ruckus upstairs? Something about a swimsuit?
Yeah, we're going to the beach pretty soon, so they're trying some swimsuits out.
Futaba's going to the beach. I didn't think I'd ever see her take that much interest in going outside again.
So then, it seems we're good to go with the swimsuit.
Remember, he spent the last 2 years with her not leaving her room, so yeah, that's a little bit of a shock.
All flattery aside, I think it looks really great. Now you just gotta get rid of those round shoulders. Come on, straighten out your back.
Okay, let me move my head so high that it gets cut off.
Right.
She might be some trouble, but I hope she can make some great memories with you guys.
No. Oh, that's it? We've got... We've got swimsuits. They're totally ready. We're totally ready to hit the beach. All that's left is for Futaba to prepare herself mentally. I can do this. I think? On, it's not easy to cure scoliosis. But you know scoliosis girl from Elden Ring? Raya? Yeah, there's Futaba posture. Gamer posture. Maybe. So you're not confident. Shut up, Inari. Ah, it's finally starting to feel like summer vacation. As it's raining. Still, I've been thinking about some things now that matters have calmed down a little more. Like what? The psychotic breakdowns, cognitive science, and the one in the black mask. Black mask. Wasn't that something at the end of Futaba's palace? I wonder what they are. Do you think they're going for the same thing we are? That said, we don't have enough information right now. We'll need to investigate more. I'll help out too. Her voice keeps changing. Sorry, I can't. Oh, I'm doing 3 girls' voices, and it's hard to make them distinct without turning one of them into Mickey Mouse. Futaba's palace unveiled a lot of sketchy people. Oh, that's true. That's right. One sec. some of which got the video demonetized. Oh dear. Yeah, the only video on of the Persona streams that has been not copyright claimed, that's happened from the intro song. But the only one that's been demonetized is the one when we go through Futaba's palace, because it kept talking about self-deletion, and YouTube figured that out. Can we talk about this some other time? I'm so dang sleepy. Okay, good night then. Futaba-chan, good luck tomorrow too. Aw, until Ryuji, good night.
Nice.
Alright, we need to work harder to help Futaba make some good memories. So as long as it's not raining, she'll be outside, right?
Nice.
Pretty healthy for now.
I'll
Okay.
just add this.
Alright, so no more bites of dust. Bites of dust though. So swimsuit too.
That means
So it's raining. My inclination is to say we go to the bathhouse. In fact, do we even have any confidants right now? Oh yeah, of course we do. Phantom thieves are extremely popular among young people. I hear some of them think of them like gods. Whale? Whale? You hitting it off fine? Yes, I'd like to think that we are. Oh, it's Friday!
oh. Hi.
On break for a while. I hope you'll call back again soon. She's not in today? Is she really planning on quitting? She'll probably still do your chores either way. She did make a deal with you. Wait a minute. Okay, so never mind. Earlier this week, on Wednesday, we had her at rank 7. We had... I don't remember her first name, starts with S. Sad Kawakami. Sadayo? Something like that. We had Kawakami, we had Hot for Teacher at rank 7. So on Wednesday, we leveled her up, and the idea was supposed to be, well, we got her to 8 on Wednesday, we can get her to 9 on Friday and 10 on Saturday, and just have the whole thing done. That way we don't have to worry about it again. The sooner that we get her worked up to level 10, the better, because... Sadayo Kawakami, that's right. Her bonus here, Special Massage, it frees up your night, even if you've already been out to the metaverse. So the sooner we do that, the sooner that we can get the advantage from it. Or at least that's the hope, that's the plan. But it doesn't look like we can this week. Tinfoil hat on. Wakaba was murdered for her Mark Zuckerberg project because Real Villain wanted to use it. All information based on what... I suspect that's probably right. That sounds reasonable. Was murdered for her... She was the one leading a cognitive science with a P project. And the game has already kind of alluded to the villains using that to cause the psychotic breakdowns that have been going on. So I think that's a more than reasonable take. It's not too much of a tinfoil hat. In other words, there's not a cork board here with a bunch of pages and red strings from one another, and me doing this. I think it makes good sense. Now, what else can we do here? I'm a shapeshifter. Shapeshifter. Okay, stop, Jay. Anything else? This is Oya. We're going here anyway, so let's head up here, see if it's raining. It's raining, which means she's not here.
Welcome.
I love the Phantom Thieves. Alright, so things we can do. Trying to think. While I'm thinking about it, let's go in here and see if we can refresh an incense. Kaya! Little Bruce Lee over there. Fun-sized Bruce Lee.
Your turn, Caroline. Which incense are you gonna light?
Either magic and luck, or this time I guess magic and endurance wouldn't be so bad. Magic and endurance.
Gonna light some incense?
Do it. Okay. That's fine. If I remember correctly, this one doesn't have any weaknesses. At least not anymore, it doesn't. Maybe it did at one point. Not so much now. One of my goals is to eventually pass on so many of these traits that we get a completely invincible persona. One of mine...
Time for some let's execution.
Time for some let's execute. Power has Null Curse coming up. And that's a big deal because then it will have Repel Physical, Null Fire, Null Ice, Null Curse. And so for any persona where we can pass down 4 abilities, that means that we can pass down 4 immunities to it. Null and Repel, and what's the other one? Absorb? Although we haven't seen any Absorb just yet. If this works like Persona 4, Null, Repel, and Absorb are the 3 invincible types you can have, and collectively I just call them immunities. Assuming there's no absorbing, which, who knows, but assuming that there is, that would give us, let's see, 3 different ways that we can make ours immune to stuff. If I pass down 4 types... See, this is a good bit trickier than in Persona 4, because we have 2 extra types, but the same number of moves. Whereas I could make a Trumpeter, and Trumpeter, Satan, or Lucifer, whichever one, and there was one other that I had that were completely immune to non-almighty damage.
Finished for now? Are you finished? What? It is time, inmate.
At some point, we will work on the
Let's do it.
quest for all the little challenges that they give us. At some point, we'll do that. No need right now, though. I can't think if there's anything else for me to get right now. Can't access the vending machines, he says.
Oh.
Never mind. Okay. In that case, what if... Okay. So, options. We can go and do the bathhouse challenge, but I'm not inclined to do that right now if I can help it, because we can't use the fortune to increase the amount that we'll get from it. Oh, wait a minute. No. We're never going to be able to use the fortune to increase the amount we get from that, because we only get that bonus when it's raining, and when it's raining, Chihiya's not out. Okay. On rainy days, the old man comes in and turns the water up to 11, and you can get you only get the 2 points in charm, which is whatever, but you also get a point in guts. And neither charm nor guts are maxed out just yet, but we need charm for Makoto's quest, and I'm sure we'll come across something later on where we need high enough guts. Gatsu. So that's one thing we could do. We could put on a devil persona so that we can go talk to Oya and finally get her ranked up to rank 2. I've been putting her off because I kind of don't... I don't know. The bonus that we can see so far doesn't seem like it's all that helpful. She's a security-based social link. She deals with security levels, it seems. And 2, I just don't really jive with her as a character, I guess. The drunk reporter who's like, that. What else could we do instead? I think there's someone else. This is Sujiro, who we can't work up right now. Kanda. We need higher knowledge in order to talk to Hifumi anyway, but we'll be there soon enough, so that's not a huge deal. And we're waiting on her regardless, because, well, I don't want to trigger her romance link just yet. While I'm thinking about it, since we have saved, while I'm thinking about it, so I had said that I wanted on my first playthrough to do a solo like only one romance link. But these two, you get these aren't achievements. These aren't going to affect my achievements at all, I think, unless it's one of the hidden ones. But there is a non-hidden one for making a romance with one of your confidants. If I only do one, then I can get neither Ladies Man nor We Stand as Equals, and those would give us 60 points. However, if I don't get all 10 of them, then I might as well have only gotten one. This is going to require me going through and maxing out all of the social links, which I may not be able to do on my first playthrough. And even if I can, I might have to give up some, I might have to deprioritize some of the guys that are on my team, like Yusuke. I say some of the guys on my team. Ryuji's already maxed out. It would just be Yusuke. Mona goes up with story progress, so that's not a huge deal. And I think the only other members of our team are female. An, Makoto, Futaba, peach-haired girl. Maybe Goro, because he's on the box art. He might be a member of the team later on. Akechi. Keep calling him Goro, like he's the Mortal Kombat character. I'll consider this going for a harem route. If not for this, though, I wouldn't even be considering it. Okay. So that'll be fun to debate with myself. So let's see. Get the 3 notes from the bathhouse. We could work up the devil link. I think we want to go for the bathhouse here.
Hey!
Definitely close to improving my knowledge, somewhat close to improving my charm, somewhat close to improving my guts. Okay, so all of them are at somewhat, except knowledge is definitely, and proficiency is maxed. Oh, or I could work up some more curry ingredients.
What do you want to do?
I can back up the save if I need to. No, I can do this later. I can do this when we don't have to worry about getting our stats anymore. So when you make, just like when you made coffee, you learned the different kinds of beans.
Wow!
You can actually take a look at what they are. Every time that I've made curry so far, I've learned a different ingredient, secret ingredient. The most recent one that we learned is chocolate, which chocolate curry eventually will, like with the coffee, run out of new ingredients, and then we won't have an incentive to make it as much anymore. No. Let's wait until we can advance Sojiro's quest anyway, because... Where are you, Mr. Hierophant? I just went right by you, didn't I? Oh, you're way up here. Curry tips. Allows you to make curry that moderately restores SP to all... Well, that is 3 levels away. We're at 6 and that's at 9. Nice. And we can't upgrade him yet anyway. It looks like we have to have higher kindness. So, bathhouse, devil link, curry. I don't know what the secret ingredients give me, but I'm assuming that I'm going to want to have all of the ingredients by the end. I'm assuming. Maybe. Probably. Alright, let's work up the stats. Once we get to max stats, we won't have to worry about losing time to make curry. I think this is fine. I think this is an okay idea. I hope. Maybe. Hey, can boost your charm. Steam is pretty intense.
What do you want to do?
Alright. 2 points in charm and 1 point in Gatsu. Oh goodness. So on a New Game Plus playthrough, when we don't have to worry about our stats at all, we can spend every evening working on our social links, so that Oya one would be done by now,
What's up?
since she's available pretty often. Alright. Whale? Whale.
Hey.
But can you move? Alternatively, what I could have... God dang it. What I could have done is I could have read a book. It gives me just
So
as
what
many
should we do
notes,
today?
but it also gives me progress towards the Thieves' Den achievement. It doesn't divide the notes up as well. Instead of being 2 and 1, it's 3 all in the same one. But it gives me Thieves' Den progress, which is... Let's see, I'm at now 15 books after reading Buchiko's story. And we have a book to return to the library, and we can see what books are left at the... Maybe they've gotten some new books once the school year resumes. We've already done the steaming bathhouse for the achievement, so I'll eat some push-ups to rewind here. It doesn't put us that far back, because now all I have to do is just head back to the cafe and just pick up a book. Easy enough. Easy enough. Easy peasy. Well. Also, I don't know, I have a little block here, effectively, to raise my feet up so that when I do the push-ups, they're a little bit harder. Time to adventure, yes. Alright. It's the same number of notes, but it also gives us Thieves' Den progress. Now, I think we want to do... I know that we have a, pickup artist book that gives us charm. I think we have another book that gives us charm as well. I would be very surprised if the pickup artist book is one that we picked up from the school, for obvious reasons. Young and Jaya, Cafe LeBlanc. See you in about... Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I got you. See you in about 4... Well, take care, Oliver. It's good to see you.
Hey.
Okay, so Flowerpedia, maybe not. Social... Boost knowledge. Learn pro darts. I think we're okay enough at darts that we don't need to do that, right? Zoro the Outlaw. Oh, here's another kindness one. Zoro, that's the one that we got from, that's the one we got from the school. Zoro the Outlaw. And it improves our kindness, so even better.
Make sure
Alright, heading home. Alright, while this is going... well, I'd like to read this first. The man in the mask stood up for the weak and fought valiantly against injustice.
Yep.
Make sure you pay extra close attention to how totally awesome Zoro is. Make sure you pay attention to how awesome that... Well, whatever.
Whoa.
Now, is Zoro a... You know how people say that King Arthur or Robin Hood might be based on a real person, but of course isn't actually a real person? They're passed down into legend. Is Zoro the same way, based on a real person, but just, you know, embellished beyond all reason? Although his opponent was a true villain, he still behaved as a perfect gentleman. So, you finished reading Zoro the Outlaw. Zoro was not only strong in mind and body, but he also cared greatly for the common people. It seems you really understand the qualities that made Zoro so great. Hey, 3 points. Neat. Neat! Alright, getting closer. Well, I guess we should go to sleep. Staying up too late isn't healthy, you know? Oh, goodness grief. Alright, push-up time.
So what should we do today?
Let's see. Want to eat together? You know, like how we had hot pot that one time.
That may be a good idea. It'll be a good way to strengthen our intra-squad friendships.
Sorry,
I can do that.
I thought I muted myself for the
I'll
cough.
take
Sorry.
a cola and an omelet with rice. Oh, and make that a large, please.
I'd like the same.
Can you eat all that? Do you have the money?
No, but this is for Futaba's sake.
Fine. You owe me, got it?
I want the same. Extra large.
Wait, what?
I ate loads.
The character
Damn,
who doesn't
Futaba,
eat.
I'm impressed.
The character who looks like she never eats, and who probably had never eaten because, you know, depression and all, goes for the extra large. Well, she is a growing girl.
Indeed, your appetite is quite nice to see. I much prefer that to women who don't eat a lot.
You better not be hitting on me.
And what if he is? Oh dear. Well, the super techno geek and the super artsy guy. I don't know. Max knowledge versus max creativity.
How rude.
Sojiro, help me!
Will you stop that?
So does this mean our training's going good?
Yes. I think so.
Let's go with that then.
Hey, let me make you guys some after-meal coffee. It's on me.
Thank you.
I want iced cocoa.
You can't handle bitter stuff either, right? Iced cocoa sound good?
Yeah, definitely. Extra cold, please.
I don't think we've ever had a lunch this lively.
It's lots of fun.
Well, what can you do? Hey, what do you think we should do about the beach trip? Does it sound like she can go soon? Well, she has started to talk a lot more. She's made great progress compared to how she was at the beginning. Thoughts, Futaba? Will you be able to do this tomorrow, perhaps? Tomorrow? Tomorrow? That's too soon. I want to prepare myself. Power through. Don't force it. When is good for you. I should be good if it's the day after tomorrow. I think? We'll go the day after tomorrow, then. Beach episode soon, I promise. Come, we go to beach like men. Just let us know if you aren't up for it, Futaba, okay? It's alright. I can do this.
Looks like we know when we'll actually finish up now. The beach is finally within reach. Okay.
Okay. Every time that's Ness, the character from Undertale, you know? Alright, now it's nothing but coffee grounds. Poor thing. Poor thing, and it's a cup of coffee. Can you tell I'm a coffee addict? Poor thing. What am I even saying?
Nice.
Nice.
Man.
Man, you guys can really eat on a whole nother level.
I'll just add this.
Alright. Who is this? Yo. He's Hanged Man, right? I probably should care about the whole gun customization thing, but I don't? I don't know. I'm a shapeshifter. Alright. Popularity which began online is expanding beyond the internet. Become a social phenomenon with everyone around the town talking about them. Everyone's talking about us. It's like we hit it big time.
Hey,
You wouldn't be... No, it can't be. It's nothing. I don't know, man. I don't know. So, torrential rain. Come, we go to be... Okay.
Let's do it.
Could read another book. Shibuya is Hanged Man. Wait, who's this? Oh, it's Sojiro. Except, no, we can't, because, well, instead of a book, we could go play some billiards? Maybe? Shapeshifter. Oh, wait a minute. On Saturday, can't you go to Kichijoji for the, there's an item over by the guy who's the dumpling store? Dumpling shop? This is probably a waste of money, but maybe not.
This rain is intense.
Oh, here it is. We're sold out for today. Oh, it's Sunday. Oh, yeah, tiny waste of money. It's probably not worth backing up, though. For just that itty bitty bit. How about you, my friend?
I apologize.
I want to talk to you, but sadly I need to get to work. We should talk after I got more time. See you later. Okay, so Light Yagami over here, still not just yet. Thanks, Dad. This looks so good. I hope you like it. My client said he bought it in Shibuya. Can I have a bite? Can I have a bite? Doting father. All the bars. And the guy's gone. Well, that was a bit of a waste, I guess. Yeah. My thoughts too, my dude. My thoughts too. We could go play some darts or billiards. Oh, wait a minute. Darts improves your baton passes. Billiards improves your technicals, right? If I'm not mistaken. Still, I don't think it's worth it. While we're here, since we already made the trip, let's look at the stationery shop and see if they have anything new. Leather pen case. Please come again. Okay, cool. Never mind. Never mind. Don't need to worry about the incense. We have gracious plenty of all the ones we actually care about. Young and Jaya. Let's read a book.
I'll just
I
add
believe.
this.
Hey,
So, guts, but this is up at 3. Social thought, improve our knowledge. Spoiler, we don't need to worry about improving our knowledge. We'll be fine. Batting science or a Medjed menace, same thing. Knowledge, charm, game secrets, Weisman's words, improve your knowledge. Guts, we don't need the guts just yet. Yeah, okay, so we'll take this one. This is the only one that really... So we have 3 books to improve our knowledge, which is already almost maxed out. We have these utility books like Batting Science, Learning Pro Darts, Flowerpedia, and Game Secrets that'll do something for us. And then we have Art of Charm, to improve our charm, our cham. Hey,
Make sure
there we
your
go.
clothes
Right, I'm heading home. There we go. ABCs of picking up laddies. This picture of the author, that smug grin just irritates me. You still got time to read. Let's go a little further. The XYZs of applying the pickup techniques. Keep looking smooth even if you drop the ball. Well, we went all the way through the book.
Oh,
So, you finished reading The Art of Charm. I'm saying it like Meowth from Pokemon. Also, there's a cat here, so even better. It was just a sleazy book about picking up girls, but it did have some good tips on being charming. Okay. Hey. We'll take it. We get the points for it. I haven't read any of those books, but seeing those people online makes me think that, yeah, it's going to be sleazy salesmanship at best. Either that, or it's going to be fortune cookie tier stuff that everyone actually knows, and you aren't actually getting enlightened. A lot of self-help, a lot of self-motivational books are like that, where, you know, little trite things like, believe in yourself. Yeah, everyone knows that. here. Okay, not today, but the next day will be beach day.
Okay.
Just one more day to go. Tomorrow we hit the beach. Hey, are you there? Sorry, but I need your help with the dishes. Help with the dishes? Is Futaba here too? That means we're not only helping out at the cafe, we're also babysitting Futaba today too. Well, the faster we get started, the faster we'll finish. Oh, here we go.
Want anything, Futaba?
There's a pose. Here. Like this. There we are.
Orange juice, 100% natural.
It sounded like her voice actress changed. Like suddenly her voice got a lot deeper. Time to activate my stand. Made in heaven! That's called New Game
That
Plus.
reminds me. You're going to the beach tomorrow, yeah? Go have fun. And make up for the fireworks.
God,
Just try not to cut loose too much.
if you sit like this instead of like this, but if you sit like this is a workout. This will actually end up getting to me after a while, which I guess is a good thing.
Fireworks?
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't know. He tried to go to a firework festival, but it got rained out. Not only did he get crushed in the crowd, he came home looking like some kind of drowned rat.
Fireworks, huh?
Actually.
Hello.
Oh, and okay, yep, she's. Oh, look how shy she is. Look how shy she is. That's adorable. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's like a little puppy. She's a little puppy. Okay. We used to have a small pool for Evangeline when she was so little that she couldn't go into a regular pool. And it's curved such that if you... Basically, we had a mouse that fell in and couldn't get its way out. Poor thing. Now, mice are very good at swimming, but there is a limit. They can't do that forever. So, ended up not making it, unfortunately. And I discovered this because Evangeline discovered it. And was very, very unhappy about that. So, yay fun. Also, she's afraid of Light Yagami over here. Knows this Light Yagami ripoff Pale Yoga mat. Oh my goodness. And also, a lot of kids are like that, where they're so shy they'll go hide behind their parents. Evangeline's been the exact opposite of that her entire life. She's been completely outgoing, so I don't know.
Oh, welcome.
Oh, you're...
Huh? You know each other? Wait, aren't you...
I'm Akechi.
Oh yeah, the one on TV and stuff. So what brings you here, Mr. Detective?
This place is more than I imagined it to be. The atmosphere is wonderful. No wonder Sai-san recommended it so strongly to me.
Hey. Oh, he does know who that is.
I already told her everything I know. There's nothing more I've got for you people.
Oh no, that's not my intention. I just came to enjoy some coffee.
Oh,
And she is? Oh, you must be Wakaba Ishiki's.
Oh,
what'll it be?
I'll have whatever you recommend.
Coming right up.
It seems I'm unwelcome no matter where I go.
aww. After the prediction.
Did I bother you? My apologies. Apparently, my mother was in a relationship with some lowlife of a man. She was swiftly discarded when he learned she was pregnant. That despair would lead to her death. Thanks to him, I was passed from foster home to foster home. But I do quite well by myself these days.
She wouldn't know anything about that,
Ah,
clearly.
yes, Mejed. To think they'd be taken down by another hacker. I'm not sure whether Mejed was defeated by the Phantom Thieves themselves, or an avid supporter.
Yeah, she doesn't. Oh no, she knows fear, just not of people. She knows fear of big, scary animals. She knows fear. She's just not shy. I guess she doesn't have that particular kind of fear. But yeah, she does get afraid. Just, you know, not of people. She's the kind of kid that will just run up to other kids and give them a hug out of nowhere. She's that kind of That kind of kid. And that day I decided to be the god of the new world. Yeah.
You're Futaba-chan, right? Sai-san told me about you. Many kids your age seem to be fans of the Phantom Thieves. Do you like them too?
Does he think that she's significantly younger? Now, she's supposed to be a year younger than we are, because she said that she just graduated from middle school the year before, so she's in 10th grade. And we are a second year in high school, so we're a junior. We're in 11th grade. So she's probably about a year younger than us.
What's the matter?
You're popular too, Ace Detective Akechi.
Thank you. Although I'd rather not be compared to people like the Phantom Thieves, if at all possible. This is delicious. You get to drink this coffee every day? I'm incredibly jealous.
I would be too.
I would never have thought you'd be boarding at this cafe. We seem to share some kind of bond.
You know, this is supposed to be Tokyo, right? We're in Tokyo? Or is it off-brand Tokyo? Whatever. And yet, we keep bumping into each other like this. Don't talk to him, Futaba. He only wants to use you for the cheat engine eyes. So, bit of a spoiler. Between the 2 seasons of Death Note, there's only one character who has a Shinigami, but does not use the totally not Sharingan eyes. Only one character the whole time. And it's Light. Of course. Of course.
Thank you.
Given the restriction on it, that you lose half of your remaining life if you use it, that's still kind of surprising to me. Well, it would be. I would think a little more deeply
fate
about
brings
that.
people together. It's strange, but talking to you is thought-provoking. Well, I think I found my go-to cafe.
Translation: when we do the social link, you're going to be here instead. I hope. I think. It saves me money. You know Akechi? That annoying dude? I always change the channel when I say, oh my goodness, all he ever does is nitpick. There's no way the Phantom Thieves are the bad guys. He's so desperate, it's kind of lame. Okay, I can see where he's coming from. I don't remember anything except a couple of Yagami lines and the character design. Character design's iconic. Come out right now. I'm outside Lebon.
Wanna light fireworks?
I want to light fireworks. I want to... What's the highest my voice can go without breaking a falsetto? I want to light fireworks. 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 Okay, but that's not distinct from An or Makoto. Yeah, it's tricky. There's a reason why I turned into a cartoon character, and it's not just because she looks like Splatoon Girl. It's because it's really hard to make my voice distinct for the different girls. Futaba gets arrested for illegal fireworks. Oh dear.
Can we? I bought some.
There is definitely a side of me that wants to be able to work up some kind of like realistic girl-sounding voice just so that I can mess with people. When I work, I won't say what I do for a living, but I will say that sometimes I'm on the phone and people will think they're talking to a girl because the voice I do on the phone is different than the voice I do here. It's not even something I consciously think about. So right now I'm doing more or less my real voice. Sometimes you'll hear me do this like I'm projecting like this. This is my trying to make myself sound more dynamic voice because my real voice some people don't like. And I don't know, it sounds more like a streamer voice anyway. But I used to work for GE Appliance. Well, I used to be contracted out to GE Appliances. And when we were there, the women were told they had to lower their voices, and the men were told they had to raise their voices, the pitch of their voices. And so the reason is because if you're a girl and you sound too girly, people don't take you seriously and don't buy from you. If you're a guy and you sound too low, people take you as too assertive or threatening, and they don't buy from you. So you had to sound somewhere in the middle. We were basically told to sound androgynous. And so For me, that was easy. Basically, I had the microphone really close to my face, and I spoke quietly, and my quiet voice sounds more feminine, less masculine, I guess. And so if someone called me ma'am, I wouldn't correct them, I would just let it go. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Only one time did that ever come up where I said on the phone that I was a guy, because they would have sworn to God that I was like born female and that I was a trans man. It was the funniest thing, and I didn't correct them on that either. But anyway, but that's a quiet girl voice. That's not something that you can go and take, like, I don't know, into more context. I don't know, I just think that it would be kind of neat. But for me, I'm obviously not transgender. It's just, it would be kind of like a costume to put on and off, where I can change it whenever I'd like. No reason other than just, I feel like that would be cool to be able to do. Okay, one reason. I kind of want to see what my mom's reaction would be. I don't like using the term transphobic or homophobic because of the phobia part. I say anti-trans or anti-gay. It means the same thing, but, you know, it's not a phobia. But in her case, she might actually have a deep-seated irrational fear, and I kind of want to see, there's a morbid curiosity of mine to see what her reaction would be if she got that impression. You know, that's kind of terrible. That's kind of terrible. Alright. Can't wait, I bought some. You went by yourself. Wait, you went by yourself? Oh. Meanwhile, someone who actually has a reason to train their voice has no motivation to just... Is that because you spend a lot of time, like me, not alone, but, you know, mostly communicating online with people, right? I guess if I ever did a costume for a character, then, like, going to a convention and cosplaying as a female character, that might work. I am a guy with long hair, but I do have some things I would have to work on really quickly, like, obviously shave, but when I shave, got this really sharp jaw and this kind of sharp chin, which, you know, kind of is a bit of a dead giveaway because it's so comically sharp, this angle here. You can work on that a little bit by covering it with your hair, just letting your hair down in front. I'll have to fight the urge to put it behind my head, but that can do something. You know, wear something, wear like not a turtleneck, but something, or choker, or something up here to cover this. You know, things like that. I can make it work. Baggy clothes. But that would just be a costume. For people that actually, like you, for people that actually want to, or would get more utility out of it. I wish I had an answer for you. You don't even need to shave. Just say you're One Piece. I don't even know much about One Piece at all, but just from character designs, I think I know what you're talking about.
I ran into Mona on the way back, though.
See, she's already gotten a lot better at it. Also, the difference between her model and her face set. Her face set is looking at us with those come hither eyes, but the model is staring away from us and down at the ground. Those aren't come hither eyes. Those are I'm proud of myself eyes.
I'll go get Sojiro.
And she's gone.
I was worried, so I decided to follow her. She was able to buy everything on her own, though.
I am transferring, so I should really try. For some reason, my mind read that as transferring. I don't know what on earth is going on with me. So I should really try to sound more feminine because dysphoria, but I keep procrastinating. Leave yourself reminders, I guess. Oh, one thing you can try to do, and this is I don't know if this is a voice acting tip. I assume that this would apply for you as well. Is give yourself some lines, sometimes in order to do a voice, I can't just automatically go into the voice. I have to give myself some warm-up lines that I can use to ease into the voice first. You can give yourself some of those, and as you get good at them, add more and more until it becomes more natural. The hardest ones to do will be the first, but even if you can kind of fake it till you make it for a few lines, as you add more lines that have different words, different syllables you have to work on, it'll make it easier as it goes on. Heat from fire, fire from heat. Heat from fire. Oh, that's probably a good little tongue twister, get you into a voice. For me, it's a sample line from a voice. Like if I were to try to do, I don't know, what's a Patrick, you know? No, this is Patrick. Just give yourself something like that before, so that you can get yourself into the role, and then you can keep going.
If she can do that, she should be good to go. Plus, she did a great job dodging that ace detective. Sojiro, hurry, hurry! We're gonna have a firework festival!
Oh, hold on, Futaba. I haven't even put out my cigarette yet.
Come on, don't get the smoke on me! Super double move! Whee! Will you listen to...
That's adorable. That's a super double move. She's so proud of herself.
Hey, the cat doesn't like the smoke. Keep the flames away from him.
So, Futaba can understand us, Sojiro cannot.
Dang! I made a huge one! Sojiro, look! Look!
Right. Just be careful, okay? Memories of summer, huh?
Yes.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna do 10 now!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No!
Guess sparklers are cool, yep. Me after I take them. Well... I mean, I suppose so. I suppose so, Senator. Heat from fire preferably is a commonly used phrase in voice training because it's really good for resonance. I didn't know that that was a commonly used phrase in voice training. Okay. It just sounded like a tongue twister you could use to get yourself into it. But fair enough. I didn't know. Okay, well, there we go. It's the kind of thing I had heard before but didn't know it was commonly used. Does she think I'm some kind of toy? Yes. Yes, she does. She's playing with her cat. Let's just say that. let's say that. Oh right, we're going to the beach tomorrow. I've been anticipating this for so long. We'll be in trusting care for Taba to you, T1 Bliss. I'll be good on my own, you know? I only ask that you try not to get separated from each other in the crowd, okay? No worries. I've already made preparations for when that happens. That don't make me feel better. See, jumping
Make
from
sure
voice...
you keep an eye on her. It's tough enough going solo, let alone watching over someone else.
Jumping from voice to voice like that. I'm not a professional voice actor. At most, I've been an amateur voice actor before. The only paid gig I've ever done is a Crest Radio commercial, which you can probably find on YouTube, but... I don't know. Maybe? If it's not on YouTube, I don't know where it is. But yeah, that's it. My one gig. Well, my one paid gig. I used to work at a radio station in Athens, at the University of Georgia, where we had a D&D radio show. It's a D&D show, so naturally I had to be cheesy and come up with lines for all kinds of creatures. Oh, fun fact. Certain races had certain, like, elves and dwarves and orcs and whatnot, had certain voices that they did. And, what... kobolds all sounded like Meatwad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
So all the kobolds had to sound like this. And you know what a kobold is? It's this little itty bitty, like a lizard thing. And it sounds like this the whole time. And I've yet to decide what character in this game is going to get this voice. Possibly Morgana. Possibly. Maybe. Make sure you keep an eye on her. It's tough enough going solo, let alone watching over someone else.
I imagine that probably gets really annoying. Sounds like a gnome instead of a kobold. For whatever reason, that's just what we had. That's what we had going for them, I guess.
Still, going to enjoy the beach. We can finally have a good time.
Let's do it.
Nice.
For reeks of smoke. Futaba. Maybe she seemed like she was having fun, but still. Here, I'm gonna actually turn the heat up a little bit. Even if just a little bit. because I'm starting to get kind of mucusy again. It is pretty cold over here. And by turn the heat up, I mean turn the heat on. Try not to make too many landmines, Morgana. Right.
I'll just add this.
Alright, who is it today? Do we? I wonder what the other abilities are. I probably should work her up a little bit, right? Maybe? What the heck? We could use this before we go into Mementos again. If I work her up 2 levels, then we go into Mementos with money reading, and I'm assuming, possibly incorrectly, I'm assuming that if we use this before we go into Mementos, it'll apply for the whole time that we're in there, for the whole day. I'm assuming. And you know what they say about assumptions. They're great and you should always make them. Okay, maybe not. You don't even have any new upgrades. Well, whatever. Weapons dealer. Owner of an airsoft shop. Customize guns, but only if you help with this shady work. Oh, wait a minute, it's Sunday. Sunday means the bathhouse. What if we go to Shinjuku?
Oh, honey.
Are you here to see me instead? Not today, I'm not.
Take care now.
Don't wonder too much. Some of my okay. Capture me a Wookiee. Kick a princess in the cookie. Sabotage the espionage of a Bothan spy. Activate the trash compactor. Let's compact the main reactor. Stab a smuggler in the juggler and watch him die. I don't know the tune to that, but that's a song for sure. Okay, so what we can do is, instead of actually working up her social link, which we should probably do, but instead of doing anything sensible like that, Empress card keeps coming. Oh, wait, what was that? What'd she say? I'm sorry. Was there something else here? Crap. What'd she say? I didn't pay attention. Hold on now. Wait a second. She said, and I'm not going to reload a save just for that. Let's see. She said, oh, I was curious about you, so I read your fortune. I tried numerous times, but the Empress card keeps appearing. Last time, I felt that you were having trouble with women, but I sense something different now. I felt you were having trouble with women. Has our character had... what? Anyway, please be careful. Oh, and then, yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's it. Easy enough. Easy enough. First 65... oh, I see. Order 66. The first 65 orders. Okay. Get a fortune reading. Alright.
What shall we do?
We're going to do a luck reading. It's going to cost us entirely too much money. This costs 10 times as much as using the bathhouse for the whole evening. But, we're going to increase our charm. Devil card. Of course the devil card is the charm one. There we go.
What do you think?
Now, we head back to Yongenjaya and go to the bathhouse and have our Ooh, wait a second. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shapeshifter. Which one?
Hey,
Proficiency.
welcome.
Never mind. Alright, Bathhouse Requiem. Bathhouse Requiem. Uh-oh. Alright. Sorry, I had to make sure. It looked like it was stalled on me for a moment. The stream. It looks like we're good, though. Alright. Melina rage after not getting into the new Guilty Gear failed to pay rent. Now she has to resort to scam. What's her name? Milia rage. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Okay. So this should give us 3 notes, but it'll still say the word bonus over it. I'm hoping it'll actually give us more than 3 notes.
Oh.
Okay, so
What do you
medicinal
wanna
baths
do?
normally give us 3. Maybe we'll be doing something here. Maybe. There's Stratford and or Waldorf over there.
Oh.
Oh, you smell good too. Hey, we smell nice. We smell nice. Ah! Okay. So that proves interesting. No, it's fine. I was about to say we could rewind. We could pull a Will Smith and rewind time it, but the reason is because when we're in school, we can get points to charm automatically by doing the when An gets asked a question. If we get asked a question, knowledge. Cool. If An gets asked a question and we help her out, we get charm and we get notes with her. But it's probably fine to just keep this anyway, because we need it for Makoto. Now, we get to unlock Makoto's again. Prince Charm from hit Dreamworld cinematic franchise, Shrek. I mean, right? Oh, jeez. I remember seeing a video that was talking about biblical, like, myths, biblical stories, and at one point they said, and apart from the one-off Shrek, was there ever a talking donkey? Why is the Battle of Yevon used as Year Zero? Isn't Order 66 and much more said? For the same reason that we don't start the calendar over here with a bomb being dropped on Hiroshima. Or actually, I guess the first nuclear test. You know, I am become Death Destroyer of Worlds.
Alright.
Okay, so now it's Debonair. Now, we won't be able to actually up Makoto just yet. We're going to have to wait until, not tomorrow, because tomorrow's beach day, but at the earliest the day after that. But that would give us something at least. Alright, so we know that our knowledge is also very close to upgrading. What else then? Alright, Sojiro.
Futaba will be in your care today. Make sure you don't let any dudes try to hit on her.
We promise. Don't worry, I'll fight them off. I won't leave her side.
Good. As long as you understand. I'll be counting on you.
Hey, can we go already?
Are you sure you'll be alright?
It's just a day trip. Don't underestimate me.
Wait a second, does the Battle of Yevon still count anymore? Because that's expanded universe stuff, right? I know. This is a silly little thing, but remember that when Disney took over the Star Wars franchise, they deemed non-canon the expanded universe? I assume because it would be an awful lot to keep track of, and it would have been stifling or limiting to what they wanted to do. So they could start doing retcon. Well, they're not retcons if it's not canon, that sort of thing. If you failed this escort quest, I'll show you why they call me Mr. Shakedown in the 80s.
Right. Sorry.
Oh.
Guess I just have to let it go. Have fun, but be careful, you two.
Look at proud parent Sojiro over here. Look at him. Hey, cutscene. Oh, this is going to get me hit for copyright, but whatever.
Oh, man, it's packed.
Yusuke.
Sorry for the wait.
Dang. And of course, Yusuke's reaction.
Got a better opinion of me now? What? Cat got your tongue? Come on.
Are we messing around?
See, this is a lot more realistic a response. Instead of, this is an anime, I will punch you for looking at me. It's great. Here we go. Moment of truth. Why am I not surprised? Our eyes.
There's nothing perfect about that. Stay still for a second. You'll be just fine.
Where'd the hair go? There we go. Aww. Hey, she likes us. She's looking at us. Not Ryuji, not Yusuke.
So hot.
And this. There we go. Even in canon, they still use Battle of Yevon as year 0. They still say insert event happened in insert year. Okay. Okay. I also haven't watched any of the Star Wars movies except, well, I've seen Rogue One. But since Disney took over, I haven't seen any of them except for Rogue One. Yes, that means I haven't seen 7, 8, or 9. Yes. Maybe at some point I'll get around to them, but it's not a high on my list of priorities. I do very much appreciate that they subverted the trope of, you know, guy looks at a girl, girl feels the need to punch him, but instead had sort of a natural reaction to it, you know. Or at least that's natural for Ann. It would have been really out of character for her to get super upset by it. Well, violently upset by it.
There's a lot of people here. Are you okay, Futaba?
Don't mention that, Makoto, you genius.
I'm fine. You guys are here.
Yep.
It's almost lunchtime.
Also, look how freaking tall Yusuke is. You know what he reminds me of? If you played Bloodborne, in the Cathedral Ward, there are the tall chaplains that are wearing the white coat and the white hat. That's what he reminds me of. He's like a combination of those and the aliens from Prometheus. Look at him.
No! The squid's staring at me.
It's Japan. That's just normal.
It's cooked, so don't worry. Would you even eat squid if I'm not around?
Senator. YouTube, please allow Lenny Face through, please. You want some brain dead fun, watch the sequels. But if you love what Star Wars used to be, don't? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Probably not then.
Why don't we eat lunch too?
I'll go get some stuff for us then. You're eating that even here?
Of course she is. She's a gamer. Also, check this out. Well, not surprising at all. Because I have really long hair, if I go out and... well, there's one time I was at the pool and I did not put on sunscreen for whatever reason. I guess I didn't think I'd be out for very long. But I had my back to the sun. Which, my hair was covering me in such a way that I had this bowl shape for the tan. It wasn't even just a bowl shape. Around the edge, it was sort of it had a gradient effect. So, more tanned, nothing in the middle, and then in between the two, because of where I guess it was getting through some of the strands of hair, you could see a gradient. It was the weirdest thing, and I thought it was neat. The Risei of P. She is the Risei of, well, like how Ryuji is the Yusuke and Kanji of this game, kind of put together, different aspects of the character. She kind of reminds me of Risei and Chie a bit. on. But yeah, more on the Risei side. Heavily on the Risei side.
My staple food.
Oh, goodness.
This should be a familiar flavor. Yet how does it taste so good?
It seems to me like some of them, like Ryuji and An, you can chalk up as combinations of characters from the previous game, which frees up characters like Yusuke to just be completely different. It's not they're all combinations of the previous characters. We now have different roles entirely. Makoto kind of fills that a little bit, though she's some Yukiko as well.
What's up,
Yukiko,
Makoto?
but
You ain't
assertive.
eating much.
Yukiko if she knows what she wants.
Oh,
Not feeling well or something?
We've already gotten past the Chie hot-headedness from her, I think. Well, I say that. Outside of dungeons, outside of palaces.
You just don't get it, do you, Ryuji?
No. Does Ryuji get anything? No. Not feeling herself? Oh dear.
When a girl's in a swimsuit, she wants to look as slim as possible. Still, you're worrying too much. Did you make sure to eat breakfast? Mona lacks tact.
No. Start with note. Oh dear goodness. If you don't romance on, I'll get sad. She's not a top contender. Evelyn, I don't know if you were here earlier for what I was saying about the Thieves' Den, but I'll repeat it just in case. In the Thieves' Den, there are 2 mutually exclusive rewards that you can get that are each worth, I think, 30 or 35 points. One of them is to romance all 10 of the girls, which naturally means that the other one is to be in a platonic relationship with all 10 of the girls. Well, if I'm going to do my usual thing of only picking one girl, I can't get that. And so I will consider... Probably not do it, though, to be honest. I will consider romancing all of the girls. But I don't like doing that on a first playthrough. I don't know. Partially because it's more realistic to just pick one. It's what I would do in real life. But partially because it forces a choice on me. I can't just have my cake and have my cake and have my cake and have my cake and eat it and eat it and eat it. I have to actually decide which one.
So, what do we do now? Should we play some beach volleyball?
Oh, sorry. Us girls already made plans to ride a banana boat.
we could only rent a 3-person one. Sorry.
That's
Wait,
okay.
then what about us?
Beach volleyball with Ryuji.
Keep an eye on our stuff.
Hell no! Why you gotta treat us like that? We're celebrities making headlines. You should treat us better.
So is
I
she.
think they're not bad in the metaverse, but in reality, strange, isn't it?
Do think they're not bad in the metaverse. What does that mean, Makoto? What does that mean? Oh well.
They can steal treasures, but they don't seem like they can steal a girl's heart at all.
That's what it means. Thank you, An. I appreciate that. Never diss the Banana Boat. The Banana Boat writers survived all Jaws movies. Having only seen the first, I didn't know that, but fair enough.
But, Lady On,
Yeah, I've only seen Jaws 1.
can we get to the banana boat already?
Wait, Morgana, you could get on it. You're a cat. I don't recommend it, but you could.
Oh, sorry. We'll go now.
You know, as much as cats hate swimming, house cats anyway, hate swimming, they're actually pretty good swimmers when they have to. They'll just complain about it the whole time. I wouldn't know anything about that.
We'll switch when we're done. Keep an eye on our stuff for us.
Oh dear.
Banana!
Banana! Banana!
Wait up! It's dangerous if you run around like that. Here's
Damn it. You don't get how amazing we are.
True. My aunt used to have, well no, it still has, cats and dogs, but now all the cats are indoor cats. The dogs are indoor and outdoor. Part of the reason for that is that one of the dogs shoved one of the cats into the pool. And I'm pretty sure you could hear about that from Uzbekistan. I'm pretty sure. It was loud.
We risk our lives being phantom thieves. There's no way we're the same as other guys around here.
Ryuji, I don't think that's really the issue. They're going on an all-girls banana boat. That's not really the issue here.
Shouldn't we be having more good times in reality too?
Well, you're full of yourself. I don't care. I kind of want to say you're full of yourself. It's true. Although at his age, it's a lack of perspective, I'm sure.
No, we're special. Don't you agree, Yusuke?
Never mind, never mind.
Well, if you put it that way, you may be right.
An and the others don't get it because they're always around us.
Hey, how do we get Lady An to notice how amazing we are as phantom thieves?
Well, you gotta steal, you know what.
Her heart. Treasure, heart, swimsuits. This is the joke answer. I'm gonna say hearts. Treasure? Steal treasure. That seems like it might be a compromise between the serious answer and the stupid answer.
That's our job in the metaverse. What we're gonna steal in reality are girls' hearts.
I wanted... whatever, screw it.
I see. I just need to prove my skills in reality as well.
Let's steal all the hearts with the skills we've honed as phantom thieves. I'm sure girls will be all over us considering the vibes we give off.
I said it before. He's a dude that works out. He doesn't even need to have a personality.
Very well, let's do this. Pulling off our work in reality doesn't sound bad.
You know how there's the stereotype that if it's a really pretty girl, like a really pretty girl, she doesn't have to have a personality or any skills or whatnot? She can just have guys anyway, just be popular for no reason. Yeah, tall guys that are athletic, same thing. You can be a himbo and there you go. It'd be nice if you actually developed a personality on top of that, but you don't have to. That obviously that only works for so long. When you're not cute anymore, then you get the worst of both worlds, because now you don't have any skills or personality or the looks to be popular, so then you're just hung out to dry.
Get settled then. So, Mona, you're in charge of watching over our stuff, okay?
Huh?
Alright, let's hurry up and go.
Alright. I understand Futaba's banana boat hype.
No, get back here! Don't leave me behind!
Because it gets her away from people, but not as many people. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're high schoolers. They're not? Resay with the standard NPC model. Wait, what are you... Dudes, she was the one asking about the squid, right? Because he was right next to her. Why on earth? This is... Also, don't all three approach at the same time. That's maybe not the best way to do it. What are we doing? Was that scene from P4 where they went downtown and just tried to get girls' numbers the whole time? Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. The ocean just looks kind of bland to me.
Feel better.
Don't say that like I'm the only one who messed up. We were going at it as a team, right?
Mr. Slenderman doesn't know. No, if anything, he probably makes it... Although he's the tallest one in the bunch, if anything, he probably makes it worse. He looks shady.
Did someone follow us here? Something tells me we're being watched.
He actually does have a shade on his face after all.
Really? You think one of those girls changed her mind?
Ryuji.
OMG, it's the Golden Boy himself! And he's already got his own little entourage. We really did teach him right, didn't we?
My goodness.
You? Oh no. What are you guys doing here?
Oh, sometimes we just gotta get out of the city, forget the nightlife, breathe fresh air, enjoy some eye candy.
We thought we lost our protege. Who would have guessed our vacay was actually the call of fate?
Oh, what's with the look? Don't believe in fate?
No.
Or did you really not have fun last time?
No!
You gonna tell us you saw yourself in all that chiffon and felt nothing?
I don't think I felt what you guys were hoping.
Oh, honey, I get it. Everyone's nervous when they first start out. But trust me,
Come, we spend time on beach like men.
You'll make their jaws drop.
Just an hour at the vanity, 3 hours at the boutique, and we can just pick up where we left off last time.
Let's give up 4 hours of our beach day.
So, are
Plus.
you ready to steal some hearts?
We gotta go. Sorry.
Was it something I said?
Nah.
What a tragedy. Another starlet slips through our fingers.
What is that stupid hat that's off the center?
No more makeovers.
Like you have to put a clip in your head to make sure it doesn't fall off or something. Well, whatever.
By the way, where's Yusuke?
So this is where you two were. I've been
Oh.
searching for you.
Hello. Okay, bud.
What are you doing with those lobsters?
Let's get to bashing as well as tease. Hey, just like Persona 4. Well, we don't have the statue of Artemis here anymore.
While you were busy with your interrogation, I found these beautiful specimens
No, Aphrodite.
on sale.
Aphrodite. That's right, not Artemis. Aphrodite. Artemis is the one that if you see her naked, she turns you into a deer and hunts you. Aphrodite is the one that'll wife you if you do.
And so I decided to spend the last of my money on them.
Or husbando you, I guess.
You're real hopeless when it comes to cash. Wait, you were watching us? Why didn't you help?
Because it was funny.
Apologies, but I was entranced. The moment I set eyes on this distinct shape, I was in love. I haven't had my very core shaken as vigorously as this since the first time On entered my gaze.
Good for you.
We're here with friends.
Come on, don't lie to us, baby.
Okay, now. And yet, this is probably how they were going around. And by they, I mean Ryuji.
How about you come for a nice cruise on our boat?
Although Ryuji wouldn't use that line.
There's going to be a party, too. Tons of celebrities and industry people will be coming along.
Ryuji would be the kind of person to say, hey, what do you think about my guns? As he's that seems like Ryuji.
Are you even listening to us?
No! Gives new meaning to take me out to dinner first, even for lobsters.
Sorry about the wait.
Huh, so you were serious about being here with friends.
No! No! Surely not. Okay.
That's what we've been saying from the start.
Don't you find it boring spending your time with kids like them?
They're
Far
this-
more interesting than anything involving you two.
Let's see, they're the same age as the girls, so if they're kids... I'm gonna have to call the FBI real quick. No.
What was that?
Hey, let's just let the children have fun with fellow children.
See...
We'll be going now.
I know that's just meant as an insult, but...
What creeps?
Yeah. They go from, hey, you want to come over to the boat with us, to, they're children.
Thanks for coming in like that.
It's the male equivalent of the, well, I didn't want to go out with you anyway.
Those guys just wouldn't stop pestering us.
You did well to hold on. They got
To
lucky.
be honest, I was nearly at my wit's end.
By the way, where are Futaba and Morgana?
Ooh, are those lobsters? One in each hand. I was wondering about that myself. Are you going to make them into sashimi? Or perhaps roast them whole?
Or perhaps not kill them.
Enough of your vile postulations. These are purely for the sake of visual appreciation.
Look at Futaba. Look at this here. Tall person bullying the short person. Deploy the attack lobsters. Yeah, I hope to goodness that they actually do show up somewhere. Look at this. Look at this. I could watch this all day. 5'11 versus 6'1. 6'1. I think this is more like 4'11 versus 6'1.
We did tons of stuff today. All in all, I guess coming to the beach was pretty worth it.
Hey, an engine cutscene. Hey, look at that. Oh, yup.
We should probably start heading home.
Agreed. Let's pack up.
Futaba seemed fine in the crowd, too. So it looks like she's overcome her last exercise.
Actually, I missed it. What was Futaba doing during the well, I'll watch it later. Volleyball
Hey,
game.
Futaba! We're going home! Stop standing around and help us!
She doesn't want this day to end.
You know, all this time, I thought that it was my fault that my mom died.
We had to have this at some point.
Uh-huh.
It's because everyone said that I killed her. Everyone looked at me thinking I was a murderer. I ended up hating this world. That's why I shut myself in and covered my ears.
The mouth movements don't match the line, but the mouth movements between the PNG and the model do match one another.
I wished my mom would come back to life.
I think. It's kind of hard to tell when they're this far apart.
Sometimes I'd wake up and think it was all a dream. But nothing had changed in the world. That's why I'd sleep again. It'd be a repeat of that. I loved my mom. I wanted to become like her. How she'd work late into the night. How she'd wake up early and make me a boxed lunch every day. How she'd do her best to further her research. How she'd scold me for peeking at her notes.
Aww. Aww.
It was cognitive science, wasn't it?
The cognitive world can become distorted through desires. If it becomes distorted, a person begins exhibiting problematic behavior in reality. That cognitive world disappears when you remove its core, and further problematic actions stop.
Isn't that about palaces?
That's the metaverse! She knew about that? It made no sense back then. But now I understand, after it actually happened to me. All I thought about was my mom. I was trapped in a cognitive labyrinth.
I know this kind of shatters the mood a little bit, but it's kind of surprising to me how wide the range is for this voice actress, where right now it's pretty deep, but we can get all the way up to high-pitched mouse noises when she's nervous or anxious.
I couldn't get out of it. There was nothing I could do by myself.
That's why you asked us to steal your heart? That's a huge jump in logic in so many ways.
It kind of reminds me of, what's the Horimiya-chan anime? The high school couple that... Alright, high school? I don't know, it's an anime. I can show it on Discord if people would like. From what I've seen of it, it looks pretty neat. Slice of life, high school, no superpowers, nothing like that, just cute couple being cute.
At first, I didn't believe the rumors about the Phantom Thieves, that they steal hearts. But I overheard you accidentally. I learned that you were near me.
Overheard? Ah, the bug. So why were you listening in on LeBlanc in the first place?
The bug. Wait, how did Yusuke know about that? Oh, I'm sure it was revealed at some point, and it's just been so long that I don't remember. But I know in the last episode, Makoto asked how she knew about all that, and she said, or something to that effect. Don't want to tell. She's being terse and laconic.
I had to keep an eye on Sojiro, make sure he was actually working.
Talk about an awful hobby.
You talked about stealing hearts. When I heard that, I was so happy I jumped up and down. I thought, maybe the Phantom Thieves could cure my heart.
You could have just told us from the start.
You might have been wary of me if I asked out of nowhere. And besides, you could have been bad guys.
Look at how short she is. Look at how teeny tiny itsy bitsy she is in this. I know she's younger than all of the rest. Makoto's probably a senior because she's the student council president. Other than that, and I don't know Yusuke's because he's in another year, An, Ryuji, and I are all in the same year. Makoto's probably older. Yusuke is whatever.
That's why I cautiously got in contact with you. I checked many times to see how you'd react.
And she's the youngest.
Yes. You had us twisted around your little finger.
But Futaba, you didn't talk to anyone besides Boss for a long time, right? You must have needed a lot of courage to contact the Phantom Thieves.
There were two reasons for it.
Jay talking to a I like your Necronomicon story, by the way. or idea. Jay talking to a 511 leaked footage. What? I don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't get it.
One was Medjed's taunt. The Phantom Thieves were so pitiful it frustrated me. I would have been in trouble if they got disbanded too.
Indeed. You were our only hope.
The other was what I heard through wiretapping LeBlanc. Sojiro was being blamed with lies, like abusing me. He was being threatened to spill everything about my mom.
Talk about making shit up.
It made me sad, and it hurt. I thought, I have to save Sojiro. I gotta do something.
So that's why.
The Phantom Thieves. I didn't think you guys would be taking such risks for me.
Sure.
I didn't think you'd worry about me so much. I'm sorry that I acted like I doubted you guys.
Do you believe in us now?
Maybe.
Yeah, I can tell. You aren't bad guys. That's why I have a request. Let me join your team.
We already invited you 4 days ago, I think.
There's nothing to join. You're already one of us.
There we go.
I'll be honest. Changing people's hearts isn't my goal. I want to learn what happened to my mom, the reason why she was killed.
Killed?
It was written in her notes. Should the self in the cognitive world die, the self in the real world would lose consciousness.
Is this about mental shutdowns?
Then the criminal that Kaneshiro mentioned.
Yes, that could be the case. I don't like pursuing this line of thought, but perhaps your mother's shadow was...
So far the game seems to be pushing me in the direction of thinking that the big bad is either the politician that got drunk and that was the impetus for the story by having the lady say that we were attacking him, obviously, or... I mean, he's got to be a small fry, but the size boss, the director, I think it was. I say he has to be a small fry because the game is making him apparent so early on that he can't be at the top of the chain.
I don't know for sure.
I don't know who that would be, but it doesn't seem like it'd be. I guess the same logic actually applies to Baldy too, though, the politician.
But right before my mom died, she didn't seem right.
Mr. Thumb.
In what way?
No matter how much I talked to her, she wouldn't answer back. And she didn't jump into the road, it was more like she collapsed and fell in. That's why I thought what was written in the notes was real, and looked into it. I read books, checked theses that were released online. I even snuck into the networks of various research labs to look at their classified data.
Of course you did.
That's why you're good at hacking. What kind of brain do you have?
A big one. The biggest.
I didn't figure anything out. My mom's research was nowhere to be found. She was killed by someone, and her research was treated like it never existed. I bet it's them. Those adults in the black suits who read the fake suicide note.
I can't believe I just...
I'll never forgive them.
Okay.
Futaba.
May have to hit that
If I stay
word.
with you guys, I think I can find out more about that world. Then eventually, it might even lead to those men in black. It's a super personal reason why I want to join you. Is that okay? Or would I just be dead weight?
If anything, you're dependable. Ain't that right, Mona?
Why are you looking at me? Are you trying to say I'm inadequate?
No, he's trying to
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Well, okay then.
Hey, that's inexcusable!
Hey now.
This is what our Phantom Thieves are like. But I hope we get along, Futaba.
Thanks.
Let's leave those two be. Why don't we lose no time and decide on Futaba's codename?
Okay, wait
What's
a second.
that?
Hold on now, hold on. If it's not Inkling or Splatoon, no. Okay, I actually don't know what it is. If I had to guess, I don't know, something like Hacker.
It's not cool if we called each other by our real names.
Joker, Skull, Mona, Panther, Queen.
Ryder. I refuse to say Queen.
And I'm Fox.
In Futaba's case, Hacker wouldn't be right, would it?
That's the same thing that happened with... goodness grief. Before they got around to Queen from Makoto, they said Ryder, which is an awesome name and would be perfect. She's the Mad Max looking character riding around on a motorcycle, and it's bad A, and instead they went with Queen, which sounds high and mighty and stuck up and doesn't fit her image at all. You know, the character who has spike armor going on. Well, in this case, I even said hacker. No, that wouldn't be right. No, the thing that perfectly describes her and everything she's been doing up to this point wouldn't be right at all, no. Hackerman, the most powerful hacker of hacking age. Oh, goodness grief. Levi Hackerman from Attack on Titan. Levi Hackerman.
Mech?
Okay, that would also be awesome, but because you're mentioning it already, that can't be it either.
PC?
Okay, we're getting less cool as we go on.
No.
Thank you.
Why don't we go literal and call her Goggles?
We have indeed jumped down a tier every single time. Hacker, mech, PC, goggles.
Super lame. You've got no taste, kitty.
Thank you. Someone has some sense.
In your face.
Do you have any good ideas for Futaba's codename?
Does Futaba have any good ideas for Futaba's codename? Glasses, Pharaoh, Internet. Pharaoh? That would be kind of cool.
You. What would you want it to be, Futaba?
I'll curse you. You even fit. Whatever.
Oracle. With my vision, I'll guide you all to victory.
Okay, that's kind of cool, actually. That's kind of cool. And it's a computer term as well.
Sounds great.
Futaba will be Oracle.
I like that. I like that.
But man, I never even dreamed that the rumored Phantom Thieves would be so close.
Do you happen to remember, if you happen to know Batman lore, Batgirl at one point gets injured in such a way that she's disabled, she's around in a wheelchair, and she serves sort of the same role as Futaba. And I'm pretty sure they actually called her Oracle as well. I'm 99% sure. Here, Batman Oracle. Yep, Oracle. Help Batman, blah 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 blah. That's Arkham Knight, that doesn't count. Barbara Gordon. Batgirl and Oracle. Yep. So, ta-da! So, it's just a Batman ripoff, actually. Never mind.
Same goes to you. To think you'd be the daughter of a metaverse researcher. Talk about a mysterious fate.
Should we get going then?
Yep, let's go home.
Yes.
This guy.
The incident with Medjed seems to have been more effective than predicted. This should spur the Phantom Thieves' support even more now.
Joker also canon that he pays his taxes because he's afraid of the IRS and going to federal prison. I don't know if that TV series counts as canon, but yes, it's something like, I'm crazy enough to take down Batman, but the IRS, no. Even I'm not that crazy. They're both ginger. Wait, what? Oh yeah, and they're both yeah, Barbara Gordon and yeah. True.
I agree. There are effective ways to use the Phantom Thieves. Now would be the best time to dispose of unnecessary trash, whether they're connected to us or not.
Hey.
You're back. How'd you go with Futaba? I hear you've been keeping her company for the past few days. Thanks. You here? Dude, you saw us. Probably end up using the restroom pretty soon. So here's something you're probably not supposed to do, just in general, but makes it a little bit easier for streaming. One thing you can do is you can intentionally not have much to drink for an hour or two before you get started, run by the restroom before you start streaming, and then stream and have something to drink. The idea is that you want to not dehydrate yourself, but push back at least your first bathroom break for a little while. Because yesterday I had something like 3 in the first 3.5 hours. That was because I was being normal and drinking 10 gallons of coffee like I normally do. A criminal who uses the metaverse to carry out their crimes. This is no longer a matter we can ignore. Especially because they might be the one who killed Futaba's mom. To be honest, I had considered the idea that they might be behind the rumored psychotic breakdowns, but now it appears as though this person is killing people as well.
Technically, they're making people have mental shutdowns, which then cause them to die.
That's what happens when you kill someone's shadow, yeah? Mm-hmm. We were worried about it back when with Kamoshida Madarame, remember?
Psychotic breakdowns and mental shutdowns. It would make sense if the same person were behind them. The news never talks about the victims dying, so people only know about the breakdowns.
So this seriously a case? If that's for real, whoever's doing it is some kind of assassin.
I'm gonna beat the crap out of them.
I don't think she could beat the crap out of a paper straw. Look at her. I would suggest we be more cautious going forward as well. We still don't know much about even our own metaverse nav. Even about our metaverse nav. Whatever. That is true. I wonder why that thing exists. It was a man in my dream. A dream? You still half asleep, dude? I wonder if that criminal is using the app too. Futaba, this seems like your area of expertise. Do you think you know anything about it?
No, I've never even heard of it before. I mean, it's not really even an app. It's more like a mysterious app-like thing.
I see.
It's okay, though. I might not know much about the now, but I can still navigate you guys on the path to victory. I'll guide you to whatever criminal you're looking for. You can rely on me.
Awesome, dude! You're way more reliable than Mona.
Damn it, Ryuji. You always find the worst possible things to say.
Hey, New Elf, you live in Yongen, right? You know about the old movie theater there? Well, the old couple that runs it is apparently getting threatened by land speculators. They're trying to say the theater's in the way of some building they want to put up. Can't just let them force those people out, right? Feel bad for them. Land speculators? It is, if this is Tokyo, yeah, that would do it. Fun fact, the impetus behind Yakuza 0, one of the impetuses is that this one little undeveloped patch of land, itty bitty teeny tiny patch of land, is being speculated upon. Because, of course, Tokyo is a city, and it's such a well-developed city that there's hardly any room left, so what little free space there is extremely valuable. I know they're scary, but we can't just ignore them, can we? That old couple is so afraid of the threats they don't even want to open their theater. Anyway, our target is a guy named Yasuo Jochi. Let's drive him off and save that old couple. Might have been a change of mementos because of all the medjit stuff. If you want to go, now would be the right time. Let's discuss with everyone at the hideout.
I'll just add this.
I don't think that we're going to be doing that anytime too terribly soon, though. My reason is because we want to, before we go into the metaverse, we want to try to get as many requests done all at once, so that we only go into the metaverse once, mementos specifically, once every character cycle. Character cycle means, you know, when we had Kamoshida, Madarame, Kaneshiro, each one of those characters we have a cycle. That's a cycle because each time you do that, you get access to a certain area of mementos.